Force didn't round up people and kill them.
No, and why would so you got that happened to me one time about a year or so ago. I couldn't go live for a month.
Yeah.
Even personal
the thing that's shady, I've had plenty of posts deleted by Instagram.
Yeah.
And I always get a notification that I posted something that went against the community guidelines.
You don't get one when they fuck you live. You don't have no idea. You try to
this wasn't live. Those were pictures I posted.
I know, but whatever the case may be, if they're going to fuck you on a live, you don't know until you try to go live. And then
right. But I never got notifications for those two pictures they removed. Now, the algorithm, you know, like if they see it, the algorithm that would automatically delete a swastika or something like that, that's automatically generated, that notification they send out.
Yes.
So it just makes me a little suspicious I didn't get one, almost like there's a human factor involved.
Like somebody fucking actually reported it physically, and that person, somebody on the other end answered it and deleted it and put the time out.
They probably didn't send me a notification that I violated the community guidelines because I really didn't. I looked that picture over very thoroughly to make sure there was nothing Nazi in it, and there wasn't. Yeah. He was clearly in an Air Force uniform. Nothing Nazi about it.
Remember? He didn't wear SS dress.
No, SS was not Air Force.
Unit.
Yeah, so they just, you know, and my account is what I think they call it shadow banned, where like if you try and type in my name, it doesn't pop up.
Oh, like you're hidden. Yeah. They
do
on Twitter.
So they don't. Instagram does not like me. So whatever. I'm a deplorable Trumper is the problem.
Yeah, so well, of course, we are all fucking, you know, smelly Walmart shoppers like these, and proud to be that.
I love Walmart. I'm thinking about getting a Capital One credit card with the Walmart rewards.
I got nothing wrong with Walmart. I enjoy them. They're okay, you know.
Shit, this workout shirt I'm wearing is probably Walmart. Oh, yeah, this is Russell.
So where
Russell athletic gear. I love Russell.
What part of the country are you in?
I'm in the Commonwealth of Kentucky.
Kentucky. Oh, good.
Yeah. I'm not too far from Bowling Green, where they make the Corvettes.
Oh, okay. Dirty Cat Fong is a resident of Kentucky. Maybe you can hang out with her in CW and have a little bite to eat.
I'd bite her. She'd look good with some teeth marks in those buttocks.
Crystal says she's always shadow banned. Crystal can't, even if Crystal posts herself in a fucking button top, they're gonna say her tits were too prominent in it. What do you want? That's them. You can't hide them.
Well, they're bigger than the state of Texas, for crying out loud. Did she get a reduction?
I remember when she was on bigger ones. She got a reduction a few years back. Yeah.
I remember watching her on Kim Haynes' show. She takes titty implants very seriously. I learned a lot.
And she's very knowledgeable. She knows the type that works best and all of that. It's you know, it's good. And then she was good when girls were asking questions about them. She would give them advice, what to do and shit like that, which is very helpful if you're a woman or your wife wants to get them and you need some info. She's a good fucking a good source.
Maybe she should do an instructional video on squirting.
Maybe. Would you help her with that if she needed help?
Richie might not like that.
Rich would not.
I don't think they do threesomes.
She says she had twice the size that she's fucking small.
Oh my God.
Oh boy! So I wish you were in LA next week. We could have hung out at and that night have a little dinner and stuff.
I don't know where I'm going to be day to day. I'm sitting here with no assignment right now because my broker can't find it. The rates right now, rates per mile, what they're paying truckers, is fucking bullshit.
Oh.
This fucking industry, just like every other thing in the economy, they're trying to put the little people out of business. Like the powers that be would be happy if there were just 5 mega trucking companies. That way they could control everything.
Yeah, yeah.
We call them mega carriers, you know, like Swift or Schneider or Werner.
Power.
Yeah, those
Yeah.
you know, when those people that have like 15,000 trucks.
Yeah, yeah.
The industry, the powers that be, whoever I don't know who runs this country, but the Illuminati maybe, they would like it if there were only mega carriers and put all the little independents out of business. See, mega carriers, if you got 15,000 trucks, you can get away with just profiting maybe what if you're only profiting a penny a mile?
But think of where it adds up because you got such a big client fucking base.
Right. Whereas the little guy, you know, you can't survive if you only have a couple of trucks making a couple pennies a mile.
Yeah, 10 trucks on the fucking road, you can't charge a little money because you'll never see a fucking profit.
Right. See, if I owned my own truck, I really wouldn't give a fuck because I basically live in my truck. So if I had to do a load just breaking even, I'd be happy. At least I got a roof over my head.
Yeah.
But, you know, my boss wants to profit.
Well, of course, yeah.
He's a fucking capitalist. God damn him.
We want socialists here, right?
Right. We should all be working for free.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. So how do you see the impeachment hearing going next week?
I really think that they should call witnesses because the worst witness that the Democrats have for Trump would probably be John Bolton. Is that his name?
Yeah, but is he gonna sell Trump out or is he gonna keep it?
Well, remember they interviewed him. He said that the call sounded like a drug deal.
Yes, he did say some things that raised eyebrows, but he's also selling a book. If he shoots his load at fucking, you know, and in the Senate, who the fuck's gonna buy the book?
You know, Bolton is also a war hawk. So I think he's very proud of Trump for taking out that general.
Yeah, if he did do something fucked up, he would be a real piece of shit. I don't care how the relationship ended at the end. Like the shit that fucking, you know, Cohen, you know, was doing. Take it on the chin, man. You know, the big guy won. You lost. You know, fucked.
We all know what Trump meant, okay? But you can't prosecute someone for what was going on in their mind. Yeah. Like, if you want to kick someone's ass and you call them up on the phone and you say, I'm going to take you out to lunch, you didn't threaten them, right? But we all know what you meant. You know? Or you're going to be swimming. Yeah, you're going to be swimming with the fishes. What the fuck does that mean? Nothing. Doesn't mean anything. So they're trying to impeach Trump on what he meant. But the words aren't there. You got to try the man on his words. We know what he meant. We all know. I'm not stupid.
Of course we knew what he meant, yeah.
Yeah, but it's what he said that can be used against him in court. And, you know, I was listening to some talk radio the other day, and this woman, real smart, I forget her name, one of the big ones, conservative women on talk radio, she said, you know what? If those are my tax dollars, I want quid pro quo, whatever it's called, squid pro.
I agree. Why give money to some
That's my money. I don't want them just giving it away. I want something back. So what's wrong with the little quid pro quo?
All of this money we're giving you guys.
Yeah, I just don't get it. You know, why are we giving money to Saudi Arabia?
I know. There's women in it.
It doesn't make any sense.
They don't even have to spend any money on pants. They don't fucking wear any.
You know, I don't think Japan has had an army since World War II. We protect them.
Yeah.
It's just unbelievable how much money we give out. So we should get a little quid pro quo. I can't even say that. I sound like Janova.
Whoa, yeah.
Quid pro quo. Damn it, I'm autistic.
We know what you mean. You know, it's like he's basically saying this looks bad. You know, for you too, meeting the Ukrainian people. If you guys are fucking shit canning a fucking possible corruption stuff going on in your country with our guys. It makes both parties look bad. So fucking do something with it. You know what? He's used to the business world where you make under the table deals that you're not supposed to know about, and you keep quiet, but everybody makes out at the end and gets what they want. He's doing that as a president, and these cocksuckers, they can't handle that because they know, oh no.
Yeah, he's not used to 15 people listening in on his phone calls.
I know. Say he's talking to some guy. He just wants to jerk off on the phone with him.
When this whole thing came out, I really thought maybe Rudy Giuliani was the one that was going to wind up going to jail. But I think Rudy's going to squeak by.
Yeah, Rudy has been, I'm a big Rudy fan because, he was good with the cops in New York when he was a mayor. But I think he should be, keep him fucking away. I think he's lost it a little bit upstairs, Didn't
the murder rate go down in New York dramatically under Rudy Giuliani?
Jay, let me tell you, it was night and day. Under Dinkins, the city, and Koch, who we like too, because Koch gave us good raises, but the city was a dump. And then, years later, Dinkins did a one-term. Now, if a black mayor is a one-term mayor in New York City, what does that tell you? He had to really fuck up pretty bad. A Democratic black guy and a white Guinea Republican beat him. I almost beat him the first time. That's how bad Dinkins was. The city was a disaster, right? I came in under Koch. I started my career. I did under Dinkins, and then I did Giuliani, and I retired under Bloomberg. Giuliani, from day one, we just did sweeps. We locked everybody up that was doing something wrong. We cleaned up when I first started working 42nd Street Narcotics, the place was a flea market for fucking everything under the sun. By the time we were finished over there, that place, it was Disney. Literally, Disney opened the store there, and you can walk around with your fucking wife and kids.
Did Giuliani start stop and frisk?
No, that was been around for a while. But he basically wanted, I was in narcotics TNT unit, and it was do sweeps. We just went, and we filled up the van with bad guys every fucking night. I mean, there was no questions asked. You got your job is to go out and make arrests. The city needs us to be cleaned up. These bad guys are fucking bad. Get them in the fucking van. And it was like shooting fish in a barrel. It was fucking easy as fuck.
Yeah, but nowadays drug dealers are using 13-year-old kids.
Yeah, it fucked up. Well, now they let everybody go. They have that no bail thing, which is a fucking disaster, bro. Disaster up here. Guys are getting out and fucking committing worse crimes than they got locked up for.
Yeah. These states legalizing pot have completely put the pot smuggling from Mexico out of business. Who's going to risk bringing a bale of weed over?
Crime is still, if you look.
I don't know if people can hear me.
No, I got you.
Now I do.
Okay. I just got I found Do Not Disturb. Guess who just called me? Genova.
Oh, Jesus.
I was like, decline. He don't know I'm in the middle of the show. It's not his fault.
Nothing's ever that kid's fault. Genova uses that handicap card to not be responsible for anything he does.
Yeah.
There's really no excuse for his behavior. I just got my hair cut a half hour ago. Literally a half hour ago. I was in the what do you call it? I wasn't in a barbershop, so I guess you'd call it a salon. And while I was there waiting, there was a young man there who obviously had autism because he was doing this thing.
Yeah.
And then he would stop, but he was perfectly behaved. Mm-hmm. So just because you're an autistic doesn't give you license to be an asshole. Behind that are perfectly behaved.
No.
Yeah, Jason's just an asshole. I don't know if it's my cell coverage bad here in Kentucky. I'm not sure.
I don't know. You know what? I have no idea. I'm not sure.
I got a Verizon phone now. Verizon is supposed to be the best.
I have an iPhone. I love it. But I just, with all of these connections and shit on it, I have like a million wires connected. So,
I've always been prejudiced against Apple. When I was in, when I was in 8th grade, like in 1982, the school district brought computers into the library at the junior high, or we called it a middle school. And we had IBMs, and they had the old Apple IIs.
Yeah.
And the Apple IIs were for the kids that weren't smart enough to work the IBM.
Really?
They were like computers for dumb kids. So I've always had that stereotype in my mind that Apple is for fucking people that aren't quite as smart. Like when my mom wanted to get a tablet, I said, "Well, get an iPad. They're easier."
Yeah.
Because I knew but now she's got an Android phone, so I'm like, well, now next time your iPad breaks, you should just get an Android tablet. She's like, yeah, maybe I will.
Yeah, well,
there's
you
no
better
reason to pay.
One. If you got one, you're better off fucking matching it up with the same one. You can then fucking, they could work in conjunction. I got everything Apple, so I'm one of those fucking guys that fell for it.
You can control your butt plug with your iPhone.
Yes, I do very frequently. I make it rise and thicken.
Oh God, yeah, my tablet and my phone are basically bonded together because I don't know, what do they call it? Syncing them. They're in sync. So I bought them the same day from Verizon.
One, it shows up on the other.
Yes, yeah, because I got Verizon on both products, so my tablet and my phone know what each other are doing. I'm not used to this. Fucking Google is listening to everything we fucking say. Because, I'll be talking sometimes, like I might say to someone, "Where's the restroom?" And Google will say, "I found some restrooms near you." I'm just using that as an example, but, it thinks I'm asking Google a question.
My wife will be on Facebook and we'll be talking, and I don't know, she'll mention, something about fucking new carpets or something. And all of a sudden, Facebook sponsored ads will pop up as she's scrolling, carpet stores near you. And she didn't type it in. This is just verbal, so.
Yeah, Google is listening on these devices all the time.
I'm going to start talking about fucking like big cocks and shit and see if like fucking BBC. I want to get some free porn that way.
Yeah, when you're looking up big black clock on the internet, make sure you don't leave out the L.
Imagine some old lady not knowing any better. Her fucking eyes are all fucked up with the fucking glaucoma and shit.
A big black Chevy is a BBC too.
Yeah, and BBC, the British Broadcasting Company, so it's funny. Oh,
nothing like an eggplant shaped colored cock. Lenny likes it.
Yes, how is Lenny doing?
I think he's depressed. He does not like Miami.
Now he moved but the place he moved to looks much nicer than the old job.
Oh yeah, it looks like it's like a luxury condo. It's
How did
probably
he get hands on that?
That guy that's been filming him that goes by the name of Marvin. I don't think that's Marvin's real name. Yeah. Marvin wants to just stay the cameraman, so he doesn't want people to know who he really is. That's Marvin's place.
Oh, okay. All right.
So I think Marvin's going back to Canada soon. I don't know if he's going to let Lenny stay there or not.
Lenny will take care of it. I'm sure he'll clean it.
Right. I hope he makes Lenny use a towel. Lenny hasn't used a towel in probably 30 years.
A towel? You mean like after a shower?
Yeah, he drips dries.
Oh my God.
I'm not kidding. He said
Why?
he thinks towels make you weak. They're for cookie cutters. I personally enjoy a nice towel.
Oh,
Fuck.
yeah, nice fluffy towel. Sure. You do the windshield.
I get the
wiper,
real
right?
big ones. I get oversized towels so that I can wrap them around my waist.
Yeah, yeah. And you walk around the house after you shower like that before you get dressed. While you're fucking doing your fucking hair and all that other brushing your teeth.
Well, man, you know, I'll use the showers at the gym while I'm on the road a lot.
Uh-huh.
And I don't like being naked in the gym locker room at all. I do that. I change as quickly as I fucking can. And if I can cover myself in a towel, I will. But I'll see these old fucking men. They'll stand in front of the mirror fucking naked, blow drying their fucking hair. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh, I know. I get it in my gym. I go in the morning, so that's when the old guys are there. And fucking ball bags fucking hanging down to their knees. Just old drippy ball bags. They don't put clothes on for and they'll bullshit about everything under the sun while they're fucking, just standing there by the locker.
Hey, I got to run. I just got a text message from my dispatcher. I got to see what he's up to.
Good seeing you. I'll talk to you soon.
All right, later.
Bye-bye. There he is, Detroit Diesel, Jay Masters himself, Jay Masterson, the bedroom fully.